everyone, and welcome back. Today I have, I guess, part two kind of in the whole organizational scheme of things, and I also have a thing to test out for us. So I guess this video kind of serves a couple different purposes. So I'm going to show you what is in my pencil pouches, and I carry a number of them with me, but they all have a purpose, I promise. And I'm also going to test out these Pilot Frixion highlighters, which I'm hoping it's focused. I have been looking for these for a while. I really didn't want to buy them until I kind of had a better sense for the Frixion line, and now that I have a purpose and I know how I'm going to use these, I decided to go ahead and buy these. So I'm actually going to do a follow-up video on this, exactly how I use the Pilot Frixion line in my classroom. But today I thought we'd go ahead and test these out. But before we get to that, I'm going to show you what I carry with me, what are in my daily, my I guess, Jet Pens calls them everyday carry, so I guess my everyday carry. So I have a couple of different pencil pouches, which I always keep in my bag, and they all have different purposes. I tend to find that if I carry one big thing, things get lost. So I would much rather carry a number of smaller items or smaller bags in my backpack than one giant one that gets lost. So I will do these in order of use, starting with the one I use the least, which is actually this right here. This is just a regular IKEA pencil pouch, and in it are just my drawing pencils. So I have a number, I tried to keep a wide variety of drawing pencils in here. I have the Loft pencils and also the Papercraft, which came from the dollar store. I can't even tell if that's showing up. Papercraft from the dollar store, and then I got the Loft at Michael's. So I have lots of different those in different sizes. I have some blending sticks. I have an eraser, and I have. And if you saw my well-inked unboxing video, you've already seen one of these. One of these pencil sharpeners came in the well-inked box this quarter. And as I said, I already have one, and it sits in my pencil pouch. I don't do a lot of drawing every day, but when I do draw, I like to have all these with me. So it's a lot easier for me to just have these and pull them out when I need them than to leave them at home and forget them and then actually end up needing them. So this lives in my backpack, goes with me everywhere, even though I don't pull it out as often as I probably could. But so there's that one. The next one that I use in the least order is this one. This one, it says hands off my doodads. This pouch came in a well-inked bag as well. I really like this one. Let me see if I can pull out the brand for you. It is this, this brand of blue Q bags, and they're 95% recycled, so I was really excited to receive this. But in this one are my sticky notes and my bullet journal and my washi tape, which I end up using. So I have these adorable panda ones that came in a Happy Mail pack, and then I have the ones that I use most often, which are these adorable gray grid, which I got from AliExpress, and these absolutely adorable puppy dog flags, which I got from a Zenpop Box. And I use these in different ways. So the gray grid is where I make kind of notes during the day, or if I have like kind of detailed all-in-one to-do list, they'll go on here. Whereas this actually hooks up to my computer where I can actually put sticky notes. I have a little acrylic disc, a little acrylic thing, and I have a cat who's joining us, an acrylic thing that sits on the side of my desk, my computer, so that I can put sticky notes there. So I put most of my to-do stuff here. And then the last thing in here I have is washi tape. Right now there are 3 in here apparently, although it's about to become 2. because that purple one shouldn't have been in here. I try to keep a little bit of washi in here for whatever theme my bullet journal is in. I use kind of a pink rose gold for my bullet journal overall, and then each month has a different theme. So this month is April, and the theme is animals. So before I go back to work and I need my backpack again, I will put a couple of washi rolls in here just in case I need them. I end up using this probably more than I thought I would, but I still don't pull this out as often as I pull out the other items in my packs. Okay, the next one is this. This is just a dollar store bag. It says peace on it, but it has a few items in it that I kind of use really regularly. The first one, which you probably saw in my last organizational video, and actually these are bigger, so let me empty this out and then we'll do kind of an over-the-top view. So, I have first the Sarasa milk color pens, which I use quite a bit on my sticky notes and in my bullet journal, which is actually right here. And then I have this metal ruler, which I got from Hobby Lobby, apparently, for $1.99. It's metal, and I like it because it's nice and sturdy and durable, and it's small. It fits really well inside that. I also have a glue pen in here that I got from the Dollar Tree. They came in a pack, so I actually have a few of these. And this is actually super handy to have. Now, I have glue sticks. I'm a teacher. I have glue sticks in my desk. I have glue sticks in my classroom. But you would not believe how often I end up needing this. So this is nice to have on hand. And then I have this, which also came in a well-linked box. It's a journal, and I used to use it to journal, but now I use it for stickers. And these are stickers that I keep on me when I want to journal or I want to remind myself of something a little bit later in the day. So this all goes inside this container. And last but not least, I have my main pencil pouch, which is this one right here. This beautiful. I got this off of Amazon. And actually, it's probably easier to do this one this way, too. I got this off of Amazon, and it has all my pins on it. I'm a huge Bob Ross fan. Some well-linked pins. And a couple of pins a student gave me when she graduated. Leave no one behind. Keep it 100. And then on the flip side, I have 2 enamel pins for my animals. This is the one that I use most often. This is my go-to for anything and everything. So on the outside, I first have this tiny pen, which came in a Zenpop box. This, I don't know about if any of you are teachers, but I have kids come in my room all the time with paperwork that needs to be signed. And I usually have a pen out, but they have a knack for coming in as I'm walking out the door. And so having a little pen like this that I can just quickly, you know, unclip, sign something, and then put back is incredibly useful. All right, so let's open this and take a look on the inside. So this pencil pouch opens up 2 ways. It opens up on the top in a zipper, and then it opens up this. This is the way that I use it the most often. If you saw my pen organization video, then you've already seen most of the pens that are in here, at least. The 3 Tec C Coletos that I have in the pearl bodies, these are the pens that I use most often. I will reach for these first. They are my life. So I have those right here. And then in here I have everything else. So the first thing I want to pull out are all of these. These are Pilot Frixion color sticks and a Pilot Frixion marker, which I use a lot more than I thought I would. So in another video that I'm going to film, I'm going to show you how I use these. I essentially create daily notebook pages for my students who need them. We kind of organize ourselves together, and these are a really handy tool for doing something like that. So I use these quite a bit more often than I thought I would. So I have those, and then I have my go-to pencil in here, which I talked about in my organizational video. I also have in here, let's see, I have this eraser, this adorable Quit Penguin eraser from a Zenpop box. I love this eraser. It actually, yeah, it still smells like fruit. I love fruit smells. So this is a really nice thing to have, especially since this pencil here, it has a cute little gem, if it'll focus, maybe not. but it does not have an eraser. So having that is nice. And then also for the pencil, I have a little pencil sharpener, which might seem redundant because of my drawing pencil pouch. But again, I would rather carry around multiple pencil pouches than have everything get lost. And that's what I found with that little silver one, was that it would get lost in this big thing. So I ended up just pulling this. This also came in a Zenpop box. It works really well. And you can keep all your shavings right in there. So I have that. What else is in here? Oh, yeah. I have a whiteout. I have two whiteout things. So this is Jot, which is a dollar store brand, a correction pen. I spent $1 on 2 of these, and I still haven't used this one up, and I've had this for months. I use this thing every day, multiple times a day. I don't know how I got through my latter college days without a pen like this, so I needed one of those. What else do I have in here? Oh, I thought it was, oh, there it is. I also have correction tape. This came, again, in a Zenpop box. It's My Melody, just a tape runner. It's nice and thin, and I use this multiple times a day, let's be honest. I use them both. But, you know, this is why I like to have these. I don't mind whiting things out for myself. I don't mind scratching things through on my notes. But when it comes to something that I give my students, I want it to be, I don't want to scratch things out. So if I'm grading and making a mistake, having these is nice, or having these is nice. If I'm writing a note and I mess up, being able to erase or white out is nice. The other thing in here is my favorite thing I think I've ever gotten in a Zenpop box. It is this little stapleless stapler. I love this thing. I rarely staple. That's not true. I staple every day, but I don't staple as often as I think most people think teachers do. And when I do staple, it's just a few pages at the time. So this will take up to 5 pages. And the way that it works is that there you go, that's clear. It punches a hole through the paper and then threads it back through itself. So it essentially sews the paper together, which I love. I love this thing. And it gets my students get a kick out of it. They love this. So definitely keeping that in there. The other thing in here, oh yeah, I do keep one set of sticky notes in here. And in case you couldn't tell, I'm at the tail end of this. So I'm going to have to, that's why I have the backup sticky notes. This used to be a whole bunch of these little tabs just like this. But once I like to keep one emergency set of quick sticky notes in there. And then I also have in here, you know, a flash drive. This was a gift from my mom, and you never know when you're going to need a flash drive. So I keep all that in there. Is that it?